Oh my God. I'm gonna cry. I've lost my engagement ring. I don't know where I took it off. Babe, I'm trying to find my ring. Have you seen it? Hey.
What?
I'm trying to find my ring.
What?
I am trying to find my ring.
You just ruined his speedrun, and now you expect him to help with this ring nonsense? Engagement rings, they can be replaced, but speedruns cannot.
Move. Let me look right here. Do you even care?
Yeah, but I don't know where.
Yeah, I care. Of course I care. But what am I supposed to do? Name one thing I could possibly do besides help you look for it.
Perfect. Thanks.
What?
Take the headphones off.
What?
Here we go again. You gotta remember who pays the bills around here. You do. So maybe you should go do that and stop pestering me.
I've lost the engagement ring. The ring you gave me in the Sahara.
Okay, what I
can't
do?
find it anywhere.
What you want me do?
You could at least be worried. You're not upset at all.
What I worry?
I like how not only is he not worried, but he doesn't even understand why he should be worried. Oftentimes, the relationship between these two seems more like mother and son. That's definitely how she talks to him, and then he pretty much gives the exact response you'd expect. I mean, this is a guy who asked to borrow money from his girlfriend, which he then used to pay for an engagement ring, so she paid for her own engagement ring, which she now lost. And now he's too busy using the PlayStation that she also paid for to help her look for the ring. But it's okay, because sometimes he wears a shirt with her face on it, and she really likes that. That makes her happy, and it's clearly a good relationship because of that. It's like she's claiming her territory and she doesn't trust him, so she's making it impossible for him to cheat by having her face always there. It's always watching. So anyway, what's the deal with these two? Well, Rebecca is in her late 40s and has already been married 3 times. Zied will be number 4, but guess what? It turns out she has already been through a very similar situation. But that doesn't matter. This is 90 Day Fiancé. We don't dwell on the past. We only look forward. We launch right into the next thing without even thinking about why the last thing might have gone wrong. So it's the usual story you would expect. They meet online, they talk for a while, they fall in love, and then she goes to visit him. He proposes to her. He flies to the US, but as usual, things are different here. Why are things different now? Why is the person that I talked to for like 20 minutes not acting the way that I expected to in my imagination? I found a man who's 20 years younger than me. I stamped my face on his shirt. I did everything by the book. Why am I not in love? But of course, in order to understand all this, we must go back to the beginning, or at least the beginning-ish. At this point, she is in Zied's country, Tunisia, and this is the first week that they're spending together.
When I woke up this morning, I was scrolling through my phone. Really old picture of my ex pops up. He got very angry with me.
You're worried that I actually have pictures that I'm looking at my ex. That worried you.
Yes.
So that's what Zied sounds like when he's really pissed. She says this is a really old picture, like this is all just way in the past, but it's not that long ago. How not that long ago is it? Well, she's actually still married to this guy officially. The divorce has not been settled. Of course, she has not told Zied about this. That is the smart move, is to avoid telling people everything. What you do is you wait until you're in his country, until things are getting very serious, and then you just drop it on him in the middle of nowhere and expect that things are gonna go well from there on out.
There's still a big secret that he does not know about me.
My divorce papers. They are not final yet. I'm still married.
Being with a married woman is against Zied's religion, so why she wouldn't tell him this beforehand, who the hell knows? Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but I believe at this point he has already proposed to her, which makes it especially worse.
You are so what?
Still married right now.
I'm very uncomfortable right now.
You know woman married?
Yes.
It's interesting to me that she seems to be attracted to younger men that belong to vastly different cultures than the United States, but doesn't really seem interested in learning about their culture or respecting the principles that they follow. Now, what this is really about, she just wants to snatch Zied away and put him in her purse and carry him around forever with her like he's a possession. And that's something that seems to happen a lot on this show, where the American doesn't really show genuine interest in the other person's culture. They seem to care more about the superficial fact that they're dating someone from another culture.
I'm sorry.
I not want your sorry. Why you not tell me this is before?
I don't know.
It's a good answer. That's exactly what I would have wanted to hear if I was Zied. She's just being honest, right? She's like, hey, I can't come up with a single word to explain my decision, but I do want you to forgive me.
Come here and you tell me I don't know.
We both signed the papers.
Me not accept this. You are with other men.
Don't go, Zied. The papers. The papers. This happens all the time on this show, where someone's past marriage causes a huge problem for their current marriage, and then they end up getting a divorce, and then their next marriage has a bunch of problems due to this current marriage, and then it's just a vicious cycle that never ends. It's what I call the marriage paradox circle cycle.
Hey, Dali, hey.
What's he doing? Where's he going?
What the hell does it look like he's doing? He's hopping on a quad with a cigarette like a boss. This is the coolest thing he could have done after this whole situation. But anyway, they of course worked it out, as we know.
You could at least be worried. You're not upset at all.
Why I worry?
I'm obviously skipping over a lot of details here, but long story short, Zied flies to America and he's here to stay. Maybe. We'll see. A lot of the time, it's pretty clear on what each side wants out of the relationship, even though it might not be clear to the people in the relationship. But I'll admit, Zied is an especially tough dude to read. I don't know what his deal is. I think it's possible he just wanted a place to hang out and play Xbox. So anyway, Rebecca is at the airport, and she decides to bring along her daughter and her daughter's fiancé without telling Zied. So they're about to meet for the first time, and they're already skeptical because of Rebecca's past.
Having Tiffany and her fiance Micah kind of hovering over my shoulder during this wait is not helping very much. Because I didn't tell Zied that they would be here with me, and I'm a little worried about how he's going to react.
What do you guys tell each other? What do you discuss? Do you guys have conversations at all? And you'll see that both of them keep things from each other all the time.
You look amazing. Oh my God. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Babe, who the hell are these two clowns?
I'm here.
You want to meet them? Get your stuff. Tiffany.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you, my friend.
Good.
This is going too well. This is too normal. Something ain't right here. I don't like it.
Yeah, I wanted to come and get you myself only, but she told me today I'm coming with you.
Yeah, that's so good, yeah. Perfect.
What is this expression? I don't understand. What emotion is that? What emotion is this? What is going on with both of these people? It looks like someone is threatening to hurt both of them if they don't smile.
The plane here, everything good? Do you have any problems?
So good, yeah, so good, so comfortable, yeah.
I mean, Zied's pretty much exactly what we pictured, but he does just seem very nonchalant. He's just like, yeah, okay.
I thought he'd be a lot more enthusiastic once he got here.
Yeah.
But
Do you have any problems? Yeah.
Yeah, he should be bouncing off the walls. He's in America now. He should be popping his shirt off and doing shots.
Do you have any problems?
Nah, I get that they're skeptical, but also they're looking for every little possible red flag.
This is the bedroom.
Wow.
That's the best reaction I've ever heard to anything. He should be really enthusiastic about this. A real authentic American bedroom. No, this is actually an art installation based on that TLC foodie guy's apartment. Remember that guy? He ate food in a room.
I know not what you were thinking,
Yeah.
but the bed in storage.
Zied doesn't really seem like himself right now.
And because in the back of my mind, I know that I still have something very important that I need to tell Zied.
Oh, here we go again. More shit you haven't told him, but it's okay. He's here. He's trapped. He's got nowhere to run, so you could break it to him.
It's the fact that I used to live in this same building with my ex from Morocco.
And there's one more thing I need to tell Zied. My ex-husband has not moved out yet. He's in the other room right now. He's in there on the floor eating a cooked egg.
Coming from your country and leaving your family and your friends,
Yeah.
but are you okay?
Of course, yeah,
You promise?
I promise.
You do not seem happy.
Listen, I was under the impression that there was going to be a PS5, and I walk in there and I saw a PS4. How the hell am I supposed to play Demon Souls?
Yeah, I am so tired really. I want to take shower and the rest, yeah.
It has taken years to get to this point.
And he just wants to go to bed and go to sleep. And I'm just a little concerned right now.
Listen, it's not just because he wants to take a shower and go to bed. You still don't know the guy that well, and clearly in the back of your mind, you think there might be some sort of ulterior motive. Or you think that he might be second guessing, which he probably is. I don't know. That's part of the risk of this entire thing. So let's fast forward a little bit. Zied has been here for some time now, but the 90 days still aren't up. I'm assuming things have been going smooth enough. This is a great moment coming up here when they go out to dinner with Rebecca's daughter and her friends.
You know, Zied, he's a really friendly guy. He can talk to anyone. But this young, hot girl seems way overly focused on him.
uh-oh, you forgot that other people are in the world and that they sometimes talk to each other and look at each other. All right, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she is too focused on Zied, but if you're going to be insecure about the fact that you're dating someone who's 20 years younger than you, then don't date someone who's 20 years younger than you.
I've kind of had him to myself all this time. And now, on top...
That is a death stare if I ever saw one.
And now, on top of everything, I noticed that I'm the only one at the table my age group.
Again, if you're worried about this, then date someone your own age. I don't understand. Of course this is going to happen. Also, aren't all these people her daughter's friends who are around her age? So that makes even more sense. I know you want to be young again. We can all see this. But sometimes people grow up and then they get old and then they're no longer young anymore.
Right now, the only thing we have in the apartment is the mattress. Possibly while I'm working, he can get all the stuff out of the storage unit, move it into the apartment.
My family has lots of trucks, so if you need like a truck bed.
Excuse me? What did you just say down there at the end of the table? Sounds like you said something. Do you have something to say? If you got something to say, then just say it. And I know you just said something, but I don't buy that that's all it was about. So why don't you admit what this is really about?
I'd love to help.
Yeah? I got a good, yeah?
That's so nice, Hannah.
Thanks.
Do you really think she would flirt with Zied when she's in front of you and your daughter? Maybe. I don't know, maybe. But I don't think so. Rebecca is likely just overreacting, and even if she was flirting with him, there's a much better way to handle it than she goes on to handle it, as you'll see.
Are you gonna let her help you move?
Yeah. What?
You're gonna let her help you move?
Who?
She is offering to help you move the furniture.
Oh, no, thank you.
Really, Zied? Do you think that's okay? You think that's really okay? You're gonna let this woman and her family help us move stuff into our apartment where we're gonna live forever and that they know we're gonna live there forever? And if I'm being completely honest, it sounds like you're gonna cheat on me with her and her entire family.
Oh, no, you don't need it?
No,
oh, that's
thank
fine.
you.
She could not make it more obvious on what is really going on here. She might as well have just said, look, we would accept the help if you were a man, really old or really unattractive, but it's not going to work out, okay?
I mean, she was just being nice about it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she was just trying to be nice. Grow up. She's clearly trying to replace me.
It's not exactly in his culture to have a single woman over at his apartment.
Oh, now you care all about his culture. I'm sure. You didn't care when you were married.
It seems like my mom is just really insecure about the fact that a pretty woman is trying to help Zied. She's just offering to help.
I'm not trying to step on any toes here. I just...
Oh yeah, well guess what? They've been stepped on. My toes feel as if they have been stepped on. Did you not see my face on his shirt?
I think we're gonna head out.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome to America.
Thank you.
This is what America is. Get used to it.
That was interesting.
What?
That was interesting.
What do you mean?
Do you understand that you're in America now, okay? Women are not the same here as they are in your country.
Yeah, I was in your country for like a week, so I know how all the women are, and trust me, they're not like the way they are here. I think it's kind of messed up that she's telling this to Zied after a somewhat normal interaction that really didn't have any cause for alarm. Now you're gonna make him think all of the women in America cannot be trusted when really it's just you that's crazy.
She asked me and I answered her.
That's where you went wrong. You don't answer people in America. You don't talk to people. You talk to me first, and then maybe you can talk to them, unless they're old or really unattractive. What I'm trying to say is I am an insane person. All right, we're gonna fast forward a little bit again. For once, Zied has something to surprise Rebecca with.
I have visa for 3 months. After 90 days, if not marry you, I come back in my country, and I won't marry you before month Ramadan.
I don't know what you're saying.
Is it just me, or do they both seem to purposely misunderstand each other all the time?
Zied suddenly mentions that we can't get married during Ramadan, so I don't know why it hasn't come up before now.
Why you not tell me this is before?
I don't know.
I don't know why it hasn't come up before now.
I don't know.
So we have 1 month before Ramadan.
Yeah.
So if I don't marry you quickly, you go home.
Yeah.
All right, well, these two just have terrible communication. I don't know what else to say. You thought you had Zied trapped here in America, didn't you? But he pulled an Uno reverse card.
If still the coronavirus problem and everything closed, what I do this time?
Don't raise your voice at me.
What?
Was he really raising his voice? I don't think I've ever heard his voice change tone at all until he just said what right there.
If not marry you before Ramadan, all the day I not see you.
What?
I go outside or you go in
Where?
home
Where
your
are you
mother.
gonna go?
I don't know. Or you go in home your mother still there.
Babe, I hate to break it to you, but I'm gonna have to kick you out of your own apartment.
So wait, you're telling me that I can't sleep in my own home
Yeah.
unless I marry you before Ramadan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should probably just pack your stuff up and get out of here. And also, Hannah is going to come over and help us move stuff in with the trucks, but we want you to get out of here first. I don't know what to say. It seems like neither of these two want to tell each other very important things, but, you know, it's more entertaining for us, I guess.
In the world in Arabic, normal for me. I don't care. No problem for me.
Ah, see? You want to pick and choose what aspects of his culture you respect and follow. This woman bought Zied a PS4 and is letting him stay in her apartment for no charge at all, and he repays her by trying to kick her out.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me any of this before you got here?
Alright, I don't think I can take any more of this. So they do end up getting married. They rush the wedding, but they do get married. And as far as I know, they're still together. And good for them, seriously. I'm glad to hear that. This is not nearly as bad of a train wreck as many of the other situations on this show. So there you have it. I hope you learned something today.